Okay, this is a tough question that requires a good answer. What's up guys, it's Shipwreck Samantha here, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video because it's been a while since I've answered the questions you guys have. I get a lot of questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer some of those in this video. I apologize that these questions are so old. I had no idea I already posted a picture on Instagram requesting questions specifically for a video. I did this many weeks ago and forgot about it, so I'm going to be using the questions from that post in this video. So I hope the people that ask the questions see the answers. The first question, I'm going to combine two people's questions into one answer. Ocean Biology asked, I cannot draw hands to save my life. Help! And then Caitlin asked, I'm having trouble with hands and shading. If you could please show me. So I'm going to combine those two into one because it's basically the same thing. So the advice I would give to both of you is draw hands a lot. It's a stupid answer, but if you think about it, how are you going to know how to draw hands unless you keep drawing them? I didn't know how to draw hands when I was younger, so I would draw characters with their hands behind their back, or they're holding something that's covering their hands, so I would just avoid drawing hands altogether. When I wanted to branch out in the things that I did and the drawings that I created, I had to draw hands. I had to do things, with their hands on their hips, and you can see your hand. Okay, what does that look like? I'd pull up a picture. Or I would take a picture of myself. So let's say somebody's holding a sword. What does that look like? Take a picture and then draw it. And they're not going to look great. That's okay. Just keep doing it. Every time you come onto a situation when you don't know how to draw a hand in that position, take a picture and then draw it. If it's not that great, just move on. It'll be better the next time. And then as for the additional question of shading, the same thing applies of just being very observant. Being aware of your surroundings even when you're not drawing is actually a great way to improve. So even if you don't have time to draw every minute of the day, when you're just, let's say, sitting and waiting for a doctor's appointment, look at the chairs and look at how the shadows are being cast underneath the chairs. Or look and see how the light affects the objects in the room you are in. So just being observant in those kind of things and making mental notes for later is really helpful. And if you don't know how to shade something, look up a photo. It's not that big of a deal to look up reference when you're drawing because it is a way of learning and growing. And I especially recommend taking pictures of yourself or things that you own if possible, because I think that's the best way to learn. If I don't know how to draw a pose, I make the pose myself and take a picture of myself because I have a full-length mirror, so that makes it easy. So, like with facial expressions, if you don't know how to draw a facial expression, take a picture of yourself or look in a mirror and just make that face and see what it looks like. Noelle Extra asked, doing digital art, how long did it take for you to get to the point where you were satisfied with your artwork? Okay. I'm not satisfied with my artwork, and I don't think I ever will be completely satisfied with my artwork. I know that if I am satisfied with how my artwork is, that is an indicator that I don't feel like I need to improve anymore. So when somebody is not satisfied with their artwork, that means they're not happy with where their skill level is right now and they're wanting to get better. So I don't think it's a bad thing to not be satisfied with your artwork. I think it's a bad thing to be negative and just think, oh, all of my drawings are ugly and they're horrible and I don't like them. No, if you complete a drawing and you're satisfied with it, and then that satisfaction fades away because you notice the flaws, that's okay because you know you're going to do better next time. And I tell myself that all the time. When I decide a drawing is done, I sign it and I do not do anything after that. That is my rule. Once I sign the picture, I don't change anything else. It's done, the door's closed, so then that makes me move on to the next drawing and then be better because I'm already starting to notice flaws in the old one. So I guess the best way to answer this question is I'm not satisfied with my artwork, but that doesn't really mean that's a bad thing. Fallen Stars asked, what about art makes you stay drawing / what motivates you? This is a tough question that requires a good answer. I think what motivates me is the fact that I have been given a talent that not everybody has. And I have this God-given talent that I should utilize, and why squander it? Why not use it and use it to inspire other people and to lift people up? So the thing that keeps me drawing is I don't see myself ever stop drawing because I have this gift that people wish they had. So why would I squander it? Why would I not use it? And so that is something I remind myself of a lot when I'm in a position where I'm really frustrated with my artwork and I'm not happy with it. I remember this is a God-given gift that I have received that I cannot take credit for, that I need to use as a gift to others. Fallen Stars also asked, how do you come up with what to draw? That is a very good question because it's not something I think about a lot. There are a lot of different outlets that I use to draw from for inspiration. There isn't one specific thing that I go to know what to draw. Sometimes it's a conversation I have with a person, something somebody said, or a joke somebody made, or sometimes it's a piece of artwork that I see somebody else create that inspires me to make something of my own. Or if I'm really stuck and I'm desperate, I'll go on to Pinterest and just search a blank illustration or blank artwork or drawing and just scroll through Pinterest and find drawings that spark some interest. And so how do I come up with things to draw? I try to take inspiration from anything that I can. Well, that's it for the questions for this video. If you guys want me to continue to do Q&A/Ask the Artist videos, go ahead and comment your questions down below, and if I get enough questions, I'll do another video answering them. So feel free to ask any questions regarding artwork, any advice that you'd like. Also, I'd like to say I'm thinking about bringing back the series Art Tip Wednesdays. If you guys are interested, I have some old videos and an old playlist that you can look at, but Art Tip Wednesdays is where I give people constructive criticism and advice on their artwork. So if you want to be featured on my channel, be sure to email me. My email is in the description with your drawings, or just tag me on Instagram with #LookShipwreck so I can see it. And then if I get enough drawings for that, I will start doing that on a weekly basis, but for now I'll just be doing it when I get the artwork submitted. So be sure to send in your artwork. I don't ever do negative criticism. I always do criticism to help people improve and point out things that can be improved, but not in a negative way. So if you guys want advice on how to improve, be sure to send in your drawings. That is all I have for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new around here, I create new art videos every single Friday. I do art tutorials, I do art discussions like this one, speed paints and challenges and other things of that sort. So if you're new around here and you'd like to join my pirate crew, be sure to hit subscribe down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next Friday.